Hello and welcome to the Azure DevOps Pipelines from Zero to Hero course. I am Mohammed Osama, a DevOps engineer and instructor. I will be with you presenting the Azure DevOps course. Let's go on and talk about our course objectives. First of all, I will go on to discuss what's Azure DevOps, how to create an organization and a project in Azure DevOps. This will be the introduction of our course. It will be the first phase. After this, we will talk about Azure repos and how to create and manage repos in Azure DevOps repos. We will use a demo.NET Core project. We'll push it inside this repo. This .NET Core project will use it through all the pipelines and deployment. It will be our demo project throughout the course. We will not talk a lot about Azure repos. The main focus of my course is the Azure DevOps Pipelines. So after working with Azure repos, we will start talking about our main goal, which is in understanding the classic pipelines and the multi-stage YAML pipelines. First, we will talk about the classic pipelines. We will start making a classic pipeline to build and test the .NET Core project. After building and testing the .NET Core project with a classic pipeline, we'll start making a release. This release will deploy the .NET Core project to a different environments. We will deploy it on Container App Service on Azure and on Windows Server VM and on the AKS cluster. Also, we will deploy it on Azure App Service. So you need to have an Azure Cloud account before proceeding with the course if you want to apply the projects with me. But luckily, you can subscribe with the Azure free account. It will give you a $200 credits for a month. So you can go on and subscribe with the Azure free account. After discussing the classic pipelines, we will go on and talk about the multi-stage YAML pipelines. The multi-stage YAML pipelines is the modern method to create a pipeline in Azure DevOps. We will talk in detail, in a lot of details, on how to create a very professional, very optimized YAML pipeline. So I will discuss the triggers in the YAML pipelines, the difference between stages and jobs, the variables and the library variable groups, how to make if conditions, how to use templates, how to use artifacts, how to use caching in the YAML pipelines, and how to use the environments. It's a modern way to connect to your AKS cluster in the YAML pipelines. I will talk a lot about the environments and how to connect it with the AKS and how to deploy inside your environment from the YAML pipeline. This phase will take a lot of time, and it will be the most important phase in the course. After it, we'll talk about how to create a self-hosted agent inside the Azure DevOps. We will create agents in Windows Server and on Docker container. We'll try to make the self-hosted agent inside a Docker container. Also, we'll try to make it inside the AKS cluster to make the build agent inside the Kubernetes cluster. Then we will use KIDA operator for the scaled agent. This KIDA we will use for scaling the agent pods whenever we need a new agent for our pipelines. So it will be very good to understand how to use operators to scale your agent whenever you need it. And we'll try also to use Podman from inside the Kubernetes pod. We will need Podman to build if we want to build a Docker image from inside the Kubernetes cluster. So we'll need it for image build. After finishing this phase, we will go into our last phase, which is security in Azure DevOps. We will talk about how to configure permissions for projects and for pipelines and for repos and for the environments, to apply the security best practice and use the least privilege for your users and the groups. and we will talk about how to manage your security groups in Azure DevOps. And this will be our last phase in the course. I hope you enjoy the course and like it. See you in the next lecture.